Between 1968 and 1969, a serial killer paralyzed Northern California. Violence was only part of his strategy. He also weaponized the local press. He sent a steady stream of taunting letters to major regional newspapers, threatening further bloodshed if editors refused to print his demands on the front page. In August 1969, he mailed a complex grid of symbols known as the Z408 cipher. He claimed that cracking this code would reveal his true identity. The FBI and Naval Intelligence immediately went to work. Yet within days, a civilian high school teacher and his wife solved the entire puzzle sitting at their kitchen table, using nothing but pencil, paper, and logic. The husband and wife duo quickly exposed his message, which contained no name at all. This rapid civilian victory created a false sense of security for investigators. They assumed they were dealing with an arrogant amateur whose puzzles could be easily broken. That first code was built using a homophonic substitution cipher. In this system, a single letter of the alphabet is replaced by several different symbols to help mask its frequency. You crack it through frequency analysis. Since E is the most common letter in the English language, codebreakers count the most frequently recurring symbols in the grid and test them as an E. When the killer mailed a second 340-character cipher to the San Francisco Chronicle, police and the public naturally expected another quick translation, but days turned into decades. The FBI, the NSA, and thousands of civilian sleuths stared at the Z340 grid for 51 years without extracting a single coherent word. While the Z408 fell in days, the Z340 abandoned simple substitution for a system that incorporated a new, invisible mathematical trap. During that half-century gap, the media regularly highlighted viral solutions from amateur codebreakers. These attempts were entirely false, driven by severe confirmation bias. People treated the cipher grid like a game of Scrabble. They would arbitrarily rearrange letters and symbols until they managed to spell out the name of their preferred suspect, ignoring the strict rules of cryptanalysis. In 2020, a trio of codebreakers, David Oranchak, Sam Blake, and Jarl Van Eyck, approached the Z340 with a different hypothesis. They suspected the cipher utilized a secondary layer of encryption, hidden beneath the symbol substitution. He added a layer of transposition. Instead of writing his message in a straight, horizontal line from left to right, he shifted the reading direction diagonally down the grid, breaking up the sequence. Combining substitution with diagonal transposition results in hundreds of thousands of possible mathematical permutations. The puzzle was now far beyond the cognitive limits of a human brain with a pencil and paper. To process that scale of complexity, the team utilized a highly specialized algorithmic software called AZ Decrypt, explicitly designed to chew through massive cryptographic permutations. They launched a brute force computational attack. Using a supercomputer, the algorithm rapidly tested over 650,000 different structural variations of the transposed cipher. On December 3rd, the noise finally broke. The algorithm locked on to a valid pattern, outputting partial fragments like "hope you are" and "gas chamber." The full translation quickly fell into place. "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber because it will send me to paradise all the sooner." Once again, he offered no name, only more taunts. The FBI independently verified this decryption shortly after. The 51-year mystery was solved because the team relied on rigid algorithmic proof rather than creative guessing. Despite dismantling his most complex masterpiece, the killer's two remaining codes, the Z13 and Z32, are completely unsolved to this day. To understand why these final messages resist decoding, we have to look at a cryptographic concept known as unicity distance. This visualization shows the minimum ciphertext length needed to guarantee one correct solution. The Z340 sits safely above this threshold, yielding one true answer. But the 13-symbol Z13 falls into the unsolvable zone. It can spell virtually any name, lacking data to prove which is correct. The brevity of those final codes ensures his true identity remains protected by mathematics. Yet the 51-year triumph over the Z340 demonstrates that collaborative human intellect, combined with modern computing power, can dismantle even the most meticulous illusions.